Kalimata, welcome back to Geek Feng Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Summers Jr. Shout out to our friends up in the Twin Cities and Golden Valley at Under Pressure Brewing. Great family place to go visit, completely pet friendly. There's no food served, so the pets can come in and enjoy the ambiance of the vast space inside. They are quite big inside, have plenty of room for lots of people, gaming, chillaxation, and just fun. Also, check out our South by Southeast in beautiful Pine Island. Our venues are similar nature near you and yours. Down in the description is a link to the Hot Passport if you're in the Minnesota, Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota area and wish to have a guide to breweries that may be in your area. It doesn't list all of them. Under Pressure this year is not in there. As one of the brewers said, sometimes if a brewery finds that they are popular enough, they don't need to be listed. That's fine. They don't participate. And anyway, you take the Hot Passport either in printed or electronic form, and go in and get a stamp, and buy one get one free. And if you don't like to drink alcohol, you can be like me and drink soda pop, not to be confused with hard soda. And what I do is I have them add flavoring that they might put in hard soda, and that really makes a delicious drink, particularly root beer. Dragon fruit root beer is my favorite where you can find it. So there is that. So check them out in your area. Family, pet, kid, fun friendly. The Hot Passport tells you how pet friendly the place is. As some are partial, like Canada Good when it was open, could only allow pets on the patio because they serve food. Whereas Under Pressure is another example, is completely pet friendly. And one of the brewers and my wife and I went on a trip up north, and we went through Minnesota and stopped at several breweries. And one of them said, I got shown off Christmas present. One of them said that the rules can sometimes mean you have to have two entrances because there are people that don't like pets. And so it can vary from place to place. And call ahead, check out their Facebook pages, respective websites. A couple are linked down below in the description. But great people, great times. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website at geekfangshui.com, and of course the channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, setting of the bell, and commentary if you dare. It's moderated. Trolls need not apply. But please like it. It helps every YouTube creator show that you appreciate their efforts. And if you think you can do better and want to show me you can, by all means, feel free and let me know. And I'll take a look and give you my review, good, bad, or indifferent, as the case may be. But yeah, there is that. So today we're going to come back and continue our witch journey. But I wanted to show, I made a video about hardcore here, and I set that schedule over the weekend. And one of the things I commented was I did not see the hardcore option on the Xbox. And I'm going to show that I found it either because when I first went to look for it, it said not available yet for some reason. I don't know if I clicked on the wrong thing or what I did, but so we're going to do a ranger. I'm not going to play the startup up because it's for the witch, but I wanted to show.
My soldiers in the name of a filthy thief. Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy if you must.
I talk in the video that I did on the PC that I was doing on the PC and found out a long mystery when I was playing is why my volume would occasionally go down and weird things would happen. Well, turns out if you have Steam up and running when you're playing through the Xbox client, because I play it through like I am now. I'm on the Xbox, but not on my PC, so that I can stream it. Now, you can hardly see it, but if you look down below, and I'll take off the background, so there's a little X. And you have the option of self, found on either side, hardcore or standard. So I'm going to do hardcore, and one of the weird things it says, please note that dead hardcore characters cannot be restored for any reason. This is misleading because what ends up happening, as you'll see in the video, when you die, you have the option to resurrect at a nearby checkpoint or whatever they're called. And and you come back as sophomore. You lose access to the cash or the guild bank on the horde side, but you now can play. So you start out as you would on the same place. Checkpoints. Just wanted to share that if you decide you want to play hardcore. My recommendation is to play the game a bit and get to know it, because trust me, hardcore can be annoying. So we're going to go back to the witch here and get going on that. I've been doing a lot of introductory videos, so I don't remember all of the where I left off at. I did find a way to tell what level you're at area-wise. Much like in WoW, you can go to the map and it'll tell you. Well, the Clearfowl is level 2, Mudbarrow is level 3, and then Grellwood is level 4. So everything you're doing in Clearwood here is level 2 and 3. Secrets in the Dark. I think I've completed. Let's complete. I've completed them. So the next one is to go to Grellwood. So we're going to do that. Software. Now, what I was explaining earlier about hardcore, there was a gripe I had about some people are hardcore wannabes in WoW. What I meant by that is they were playing WoW in Care Bear, because at the time they didn't have hardcore, and they would be on the honor system, and when something stupid happened, they would say, "Well, we're gonna ask to have it restored." Well, that was never the case. What it was is they just didn't delete their character. They couldn't contest it because there was nothing to contest. This makes it a little easier to swallow, because there's two ladders. There's ladders for Care Bear and ladders for hardcore. And so if you're like level 98 and number 7 on the hardcore ladder, you will lose that, but you won't lose your character. Any nice, neat stuff you had in the cache is gone. Wild hags are my nemesis. So you can see I have 1 sniper and 2 warriors. I think my primary leveling focus is going to be the witch, simply because she has the higher survivable rate. I'll go back to the other characters. What I plan to do, by going back to the hardcore wannabe commentary that I was talking about, is the characters I have will have an HC in their name if they start out as hardcore. I don't once they die, which they invariably will, I'll make the decision at that point to delete them at low level. I don't have a problem, but if I was a really high level, I probably keep them, but the HC will say, hey, this is how they started. You have to remember that the characters are account bound, not server bound, and that's probably why they did that. Now you can go back and do some of these dungeons and do the bosses if you want to. The maps do change. I don't know how frequently they change. What I found out was when I had Steam running, moving my left stick would control the volume, which it took me a while, just a minute to figure that out. Another weird thing. So you can disable in Steam some of the controls for your controller that might otherwise interfere. I just disable it. And I did that out of habit when I played WoW, particularly hardcore, because on a PC, the overhead of Steam or other events would cause. Go back into that young lady there. I don't know if she's still there. Oh, yeah. And she's waiting for me. So in hardcore, what my suggestion is to people is to overlevel for the area that you're going into. So if you're in a level 3 area, you want to be level 3, 4, 5, much like you would in WoW. There's the mud burrow. There of the rotten packed aethos. Winter Lady, I believe. Do I have a favorite of them? Obviously, the Witch and the Ranger. The other ones are all playable. The only one that's challenging for me, at least in hardcore, is the Ranger. Not the Ranger, not the Ranger, but the Monk, as proven in at least in hardcore. So I think we'll go take a step into Grellwood and see what we see.
The Grellwood has turned foul. I think I prefer it this way. My knowledge grows deeper.
Over here. More junk around. Well, apparently it takes up more space than I thought.
A sister in the Grellwood? Curious.
So what does that mean? Ooh, better flasks. So I think this might be a good point. Mana, doesn't matter.
Hey, who knows what prizes await? Deal. Deal. See ya.
Sorry, I was just elsewhere.
So expecting her. And voila. Yeah, welcome back. Didn't realize this was a boss fight. That would have been a hardcore try. Another reason that hardcore is probably not the way you want to go, unless you're real. To be honest, I didn't go into hardcore until I really knew Diablo 2 like the back of my hand. So if you happen to watch the video, hardcore fun, bear in mind that was before I found the whole button to create a hardcore character on the Xbox, which is actually I prefer playing for whatever it seems. And I hate to say it, but it seems much more responsive shifting scenes than it is in the PC. PC obviously has overhead. augmentation. Pick something up. Oh, you pick them up. They stack. Okay. Thorns is the would be for like a warrior or a monk. Death melee because it causes damage more than you pick on you. In Diablo 4, you have to summon them, meaning here I think they automatically do how many you have.
Blood, bones, and rust. Death in abundance.
Red Veil, I think, is a mini dungeon. I'm gonna wait. There's a town that we're supposed to go to here. And to note, when I mentioned in the hardcore, I just noticed those what little bulbs around the red and the blue with the health and the mana. I don't know what exactly those are. That would be good for a warrior. I think I need to go to town to dump crap.
Hello. Deal.
Farewell, hero.
I will feast on your soul!
Oh, ooh, this is nice. It's life leech, which can prove junk. So I want to be minion centric. Life leech is important for some of the boss fights. As you'll see in the hardcore video, when I was bringing my ranger and hardcore ranger in, I think it was a ranger and a witch. It might have been was a witch. That was you can see just a scant touch of red in her health bar when she killed him. I'm gonna make sure I didn't stub my toe and die. The maps do change, as we found out. I went into the hardcore. I know something's different, and I came back. I don't know if they change on a weekly basis or how that works.
adorns the
here?
tree of...
This shade. To release that, there is a battle. Renly will know how to. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me. Sorry, I was just elsewhere. Find the runes.
By decree of the Count of Augur.
So it's not a village. The nice thing about gear that does not bind on a whip is that theoretically, and given that it's not hardcore, obviously, I could take off gear that other characters could use while I'm playing them. So it's sort of like taking tires off one car from one another. Let's look at the big map here. For this video, we're just kind of exploring to see the lay of the land. So now she wants me to travel to the Red Veil. All right, that was where we started to go, but backed out because I wasn't sure if that was an instance in the next area. I think a couple of places over here. Tango looks like a boss fight, so we'll go down there and check that out.
The roots here have a mind of their own. I'll need to convince them to part for me.
Tango isn't open. Interesting. There must be a level restriction or something. We'll come back at some point. I wonder if I have to put out all of these lights, maybe? So I'm level 6. Huh. There must be a prereq to going in there. So we will move on.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Ah.
Impudent undead.
So what is a rune of power? He asks. Oh, so you have to collect 2 of them. think I want to go to town.
Spirits in the trees be damned. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but cheers.
Remember us when you're famous, eh?
Yes.
Getting used to how they do quests and whatnot
Perhaps
here.
this is what we need.
Sorry. Remind people to like and subscribe, set the bell.
And decay! sounds like
One
fun.
more. Collect it.
Beautify!
Minions are important.
Too much clutter.
All right. Let's pick up enough crap.
Hey, not bad. Yeah, sure. I'll take it off your hands. Later.
At some point I'll go through and clear up all the crap in the stash.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Yes, I know, I'm keeping junk. That's how you make gold.
I can create better.
Hello. It's beautiful. I accept.
Perhaps this is what we need. There's the third.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, big boss fight.
Perhaps this is what we
Overconfidence. Well, and the Rust King will have to rust in peace for a bit.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Some of these bosses are a challenge. I mean, you learn to use your skills. That's what they're there to make you do.
Hello. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Perhaps this is what we need.
wonder if I have to no, see, that was the other area. He's the boss for this. This is like the wormhole. Oh, we're reaching our. I go back and try him again.
Yes. Oh, I like this one. Stay safe, if you can.
So that grants 3. Minion skills. Question is, do I want to waste? Is it waste? But
I suppose I can let that one
you
go.
only live once.
Bye.
is what we need.
No.
Perhaps this is what we need.
Bottom.
Very loud and very dull.
Persistence plays off in learning to kite properly. So Renly.
superior spikes, but I would ask what you need.
The tree must bend to my will now.
That'll be useful. Stick to the cairns.
So now we got that clear up. So turn it off. There. So this.
What happened here?
Brief interruption there.
You have them. Stab them. This shade to release that being. This shade. Is it still? To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more. Goodbye. Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. The red veil played. We did win. Many generations. Goodbye.
Monsters that die. Unearth is a physical area spell. Enemies, skeletal arsonists deal high fire damage but have low life. They can be commanded to detonate other minions that are close to death. When you see this red indicator,
This will be interesting to see what we do to ourselves. Do that. Finish up exploring this area and then I'll call it a video. Oh, this is another version of that witch. Boss fight.
Too long, dear sister.
I've tried to keep these. I think that was probably enough for one video. If you make them too long, people get... If you want to see longer videos, please like them.
The wound, only by a grim tangle. Friendly brings the strength. It's beautiful. I accept.
Skeletal snipers do high damage but have low life. They can be commanded to fire an arrow. Skeletal warriors have high defense but don't. Unearth is a physical area spell. Skeletal warriors have high defense.
Intriguing. But yes, that is where we're going to set it off to tonight. I think. So say hello to our friends up in Golden Valley in the Twin Cities area, South by Southeast and Pine Island. The venues of similar nature near you and yours. Down in the description there's a link to the Hop Passport, which lists several that may be near the Quad State area if you're in our area. Check for similar fun in your area. There's monetary rewards if you're the first one in the year to finish your book. It doesn't have to be printed, it can be online. But yeah, check it out. There's lots of fun in each of the different venues. You can play ice bocce ball situation where to come up. And venue was on a pond or a lake. But there's all kinds of things. Check out their websites, their Facebook pages. Bring the fun too. If you want to bring a board game, card game, or just sit and chillax, you don't have to participate in alcohol. I myself am usually a designated driver, so I will take soda pop, not to be confused with hard soda, mixed with flavoring in there. At Chaotic, my favorite was root beer, dragon fruit root beer mix, and it was one of the venues. A bartender, she had never done that with soda pop, so it was kind of a new experience for her. And so yeah, there's all kinds of fun. You can just chillax, nice people, telling interesting tales about how pet friendly, and then Hot Passport does tell you how pet friendly, whether or not they are, or halfway. Some like Chaotic, they could only allow out on the patio because they serve food. Under Pressure is fully pet friendly, but check ahead on what pet, camel or lizard or whatever you bring is allowed. But yeah, they don't serve food in Under Pressure, but you're allowed to bring food and have food delivered. And they have all kinds of neat contests and stuff bling you can buy and stuff. So yeah, check them out. Check out my books at sellersgr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, this channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, and setting the bell and likes, in particular, show that this creator or others that you like, you appreciate their efforts. And if you think you can do better, please let me know, and I'll take a look, and I'll give you my opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. Commentary is allowed if you dare, but keep it between the rails. I enjoy constructive criticism. I have no patience for trolls. We have a sump pump and a sewer drain for such stuff that comes from them. So you find yourself here because you saw a figure in the thumbnail and didn't look before you left. That's your fault. Clickbait is what YouTube's about. Bad clickbait means that my thumbnail brought you to some other website that was not related to Path of Exile. So yeah, learn what clickbait is before you start throwing that term around. So anyway, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment if you dare, please like.